Blue Cross of California's Provider Access website allows providers, healthcare clinicians, and other healthcare professionals access to online, detailed, real-time claim status information. To verify eligibility and benefits for a member, all you need to do is simply type in the member certificate number up at the top of the screen, and then click on Go. Here we see the main page for looking at the subscriber and all of the dependents' information for their benefit plans. We show that the male subscriber is in this category, as well as all the dependents are listed there underneath. The status is always listed in the middle corner, as well as up on the top toolbar to show you if they're active or inactive status. The plan that they have, Blue Cross HMO, PPO, or point of service, will be listed in the column next to it underneath product. And last but not least, our action settings, which is really the main housing center for what you can do through provider access to look up patient benefits and eligibility. To get more detailed benefit information, here's a listing of all the benefits that are for this subscriber. It shows the specific benefit on the left-hand column, and the middle section describes what kind of provider or network type that benefit is applied to, and last but not least, the benefit level, including any deductibles or copayment information that is necessary for that benefit. You also have the options here to look up the benefit detail, which drills down to more specific information related to those benefits. From here, we can also take a look at the deductible information that's applied to this member's plan. We can also look up the primary medical group information for the members. Last but not least, in our actions for benefits and eligibility, we're able to look at the contact information for this specific member or the subscriber. So providers have access to nearly everything that we have in-house in the facility of Blue Cross. Providers can look up a payment summary for a specific patient. They can look at specific payments that were made, specific claims that have been submitted, the status of the claim, the amount that was billed, the amount that was allowed, and the date that the claim was paid. Also available is the option to look at the payment detail, specific breakdown of the payment that was received for that check or for that date of service. Here we have the options to select the specific member of the medical plan that we'd like to view. So say for instance, there is a subscriber, which in this case is Fred Flintstone, as well as all the dependents underneath that subscriber's plan. We have the option here to be able to choose to see what claim status we would like to view for which specific member. All you have to do is select the member from the drop-down toolbar and then click Go. On the View Claim Status screen, we can see the service dates to and from, the provider name, the billed amount, paid amount, the date that the claim was received, as well as the date that the claim was paid. Providers are only able to see the claims that they've billed and submitted under their own tax identification numbers. Here again, we have different action codes that we can choose for this specific claim. The D represents the claim detail. We can then see the check summary and also again the contact information for billing purposes. Under the claims detail, there is a complete payment summary including provider name, patient name, member ID, and their account number that was used for your internal purposes. The status code down here at the bottom will indicate what the status of the claim is, if it's been paid, rejected, or held. The billed amount, the amount that was allowed, and then any write-offs that are applicable to this specific claim. If you'd like to view the actual copy of the check that we had sent to you or an electronic funds transfer, simply click on the claims check. The check status will be indicated here. The account number, that's a Blue Cross account number that the check was drawn off of, payable to, the date that we had sent the check to you or an electronic transfer, as well as the dollar amount paid.